Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, like, I'm obviously in my car. I just got off work, hence like the lack of makeup and like why my hair is, it's okay. Anyways, so the videos I have coming up are a Philly vlog for a little vacation I did, which just kind of consists of the stuff that I was, doing like the couple of days that I was there, and then a video tour of the penthouse that we stayed in as well, which I'm super excited about because it was literally one of like my favorite like vacation stays ever. Like it was there. So then after that, I'm also going to be doing a shopping haul. I've been sitting on these videos for like the longest, and it's mainly because like after I got out of school, like every single day like there was something for me to do, and then like on the days that there was nothing for me to do, I was tired. Like editing takes an extremely like long time, and it's just like I'm not used to doing that. And then it's just like I'm like, oh, like here's this, here's that, and then it's just like I would never just like sit home and then just have like hours and hours like to like myself to do anything. And then like when I would have hours to myself, like obviously I would be asleep, like I would be knocked out. So right, so like I said, I'm super excited about both of those videos. The haul video I'm gonna do separately because I don't want the videos to end up being I don't want them to be above like 20 minutes because I personally know I would lose my focus if I, was like watching a YouTube video for like 20 minutes and just hearing someone talk. I mean, I don't know. Like you guys might not be like that, but I personally know that I can, like I kind of like tend to like, my mind tends to like wander and like, that's the whole thing. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. So the vlog video is about to come up next and I am so excited. And then like I said, I'm gonna do a haul. And then I feel like after that, I'm just going to do like a day-to-day on like one of like my days off. Because usually like I'll spend like my days off over like any like extra time. Like with like my friends or like getting like my nails done. Or like getting my toes done. Or going shopping or anything like that. I don't know. Like I said, like my summer has been like kind of like busy. Like I have really not had like an entire like dull week since I have been home. And I am not complaining about that whatsoever. But it's just like I really do not have time to kind of do stuff like I really like need to be doing. Unfortunately, which actually sounds a little irresponsible, but anyways. So yeah, and like I said, everybody's also been like on me like you gonna drop the next video, and yes I am. I just simply I'm just not the best with time management, and then like on top of that, it's just like so much has been going on. And I'm probably not gonna do like a catch-up video because it's not anything like, oh my gosh guys, guess what? No, it's much more so like, oh, have to run this errand today, have to go do that today, oh, I have to go handle this have to go handle that, we're gonna ignore the fact that my tongue is blue because I had an icy at work. But anyways, okay, so like I said, that video is about to come up in a few seconds, so I will be seeing you guys in a second with completely blonde hair. That was a first for me, and I was very satisfied with it. The only downside of that was just like with colored hair, like if it gets like frizzy or if it gets tangled, like it's very obvious that like it's frizzy or tangled, and I didn't like that too much. And I felt like every single day like I had to like, okay, like how can I style this, and like how can I put heat in it like without completely like losing like the curls. It was a whole thing. I mean, it looked good in the video, but like that was probably the first time and maybe like the last time I will ever have blonde in my hair and just stick to like my blacks or like my burgundies. So yeah, all right, I'll see you guys in a second. Bye. Basically, the next video I do will not be a haul video. It is going to be a week in my life video that I took. I think this was like the beginning of August. Yeah, I usually don't really put like dates on, but more of the story, I'm just like, I'm probably gonna have that video done, edited, before I will have the haul video done. Because I thought that's gonna take forever, because it really takes me a long time to try on clothes, dance around, and give the little review on them. Not to mention, I'm trying to pack up my clothes to go back to school, so like having to go through every single thing that I bought this summer, most of which I still have tags, put them on, make outfits out of them, so I'm not just standing there in like a t-shirt with no pants on or something. That's gonna take me a little minute. And not to mention, I already did the content for the week in my life thing, so I'm gonna do that. And I might do like a collaborative thing. Not collab, that's not true. Not collab. What am I thinking of? I guess like cumulative like vlog, where just like all the stuff I did this summer was just kind of like a variety of things, because it was just different things like every month, every week, and I would just like kind of catch a video here and there. That might be after the week in my life video and then the haul. It honestly depends how much I can squeeze into like this like last 10 days that like I'll be here before I go back to school. because once I go back to school, there's no way that I'm gonna do the haul video because it'd be physically impossible because I'd be way too overwhelmed. So yeah, I kind of lied. Well, I didn't lie in that video. I meant what I said. It's just more so the fact of I did not bank on doing a week in my life video. Like, I kind of like make videos that kind of like spaced out. So like I'm saying in like the one prior to another one might not match up with like what I have going on like at the moment. So yeah. All right, bye. All right, so boom. So this is us headed to Philly, and this is us arriving. We had stayed downtown, and for the most part, that's where we had didn't really like leave from that area too much. Like we didn't really like, go out to see any of like the suburbs or any of like the other shopping for the most part. Our first place we had stopped at was Hard Rock Cafe. The food was kind of subpar, but the atmosphere wasn't, which is all that matters. Here we have Primark, which is like a H&M type of vibe with like Walmart pricing. I actually really messed with it a lot. I wish that there was like more of them like around the country, but for the most part, I think they're only on like the East Coast. That was just like a little bit like exploring we had did on like the first day. So here, this is where like I had started the tour of like the little Penthouse. I was kind of trying to like scurry through it like a little bit fast. Hopefully I'm not going too fast, but at the same time, you know, like I hope I'm not going like too slow either, because I really kind of hate an extra long video, especially for it's like no reason. For the most part, it was a lot of space in there. I think it was about 4 bathrooms, I want to say, with 3 bedrooms and like 2,500 square feet spread out over like 3 floors and like 2 patios. Yeah, that sounds about right. It was really like open and stuff. And then the top bedroom, which was my bedroom, kind of had like a lofted vibe to it. And on the second floor, there was, I want to say, 2 bathrooms, 2 bedrooms with like a whole bunch of like closet space, like that type of thing. The first bedroom I'm about to go in right here is my parents' room, which kind of like explains like the biggest bed. And also it kind of explains about like the bathroom had like the double sinks and everything versus me just being like one person. So obviously I wouldn't really need to be in there. The views in there were absolutely amazing. Like being, you know, so close to like the skyscrapers downtown, like the other like high-rise apartment buildings was really cool. Especially when they were like lit up at night, it was really amazing and like relaxing. We had kind of went in like the beginning of the week, so like it wasn't anything like too crazy going on downtown, which I really enjoyed. I'm not really one for like a whole bunch like going on, like a whole bunch of like hustle and bustle and stuff like that. So like around this corner is like a pretty long hallway with a couple closets and like the little like laundry room in there. We didn't really need to use either of those because all the rooms came with like their own pretty big closets. Same thing with like the laundry. Like we weren't there for, you know, like an extended stay or anything, so there was no point in us just having like wash our clothes or anything like that. But outside of that, you know, everything else was like pretty like fully equipped for us to stay like a few weeks, but obviously that was not needed. This room I had used just as like my dressing room, with just like my makeup, my clothes, my hair, stuff like that. So like when I was like getting ready like to go out, or, you know, just like getting ready for like the day and everything, this is where I would go. And then here I am like headed to the second bedroom that I was using, just meaning to like sleep and just kind of like break away and like relax and stuff like that. I really appreciated having 2 rooms for like that type of thing, just like how some people kind of have like a walk-in closet and that's kind of like their dressing room, and then they have like their like bedroom, like, you know, obviously attached but like still kind of like a separate vibe. I'm not gonna lie, going up 3 flights of stairs every single time I had to run up there was a little annoying. But I digress. It was definitely worth it because I had the best view and I also had the best patio. Like waking up in there, it's like the sun hitting your face, or even just like, you know, sitting and laying in bed and just, you know, like watching like the twinkling lights on all like the different buildings and stuff around was really cool. I really had wanted to like kind of like leave like the door cracked and everything, so I could like kind of like catch a breeze or whatever. But obviously I did not want to wake up with, you know, a bird or like a bat or something in there with me. So I'm like, I'll just sit here and sweat since, you know, heat kind of rises, and it was getting a little warm in there. So this was like mainly like the views of everything I had saw. As you can see, we're only like, I'm gonna say about 5 blocks from like right where like downtown was. Like this whole like space I feel like was a lot for just like one person, so like I tried to like utilize it, but for the most part at night I was a little bit tired. But I would still try to come out there with like a cup of tea and kind of like soak up everything before I got like too sleepy or like too cold. And here was kind of like a bar type of thing going on. like I said, like I feel like, you know, like obviously it was like a lot of room for just 3 people, and I feel like with the way like that was set up, it was more so for like entertaining, like having people over, but it was just a little vacation for, you know, the intermediate family, so no need for that. It wasn't like wasted space or anything like that. Like I definitely tried to utilize it all like to the best of my ability, but at the end of the day, I mean, I definitely enjoyed having like my own space and kind of like everybody just having like their own floor for real. So while we were downtown, for the most part, we just did like some shopping and just like a little bit of like browsing and things like that. Here's like an outer picture of like kind of like where we were staying, like that little tower right there. This is me in like that next door Target. I don't know if you guys had saw that in the other video, picking up some stuff for breakfast or just like little stuff like we had left, like disinfecting, things like that. This is when I had started walking over to start doing a little bit of the shopping on the second day that we were there. That was a little like town hall building I thought was really pretty. I had never been in a department store with like so many floors and like so much going on. But I was super satisfied with it. This Forever 21 did not have much, and neither did that H&M. But it didn't matter because the other stores did, and I definitely did some great shopping while I was there, and I was so happy to take some stuff home. A little bit of sightseeing here and there. Me picking up one of those purses from that other video because I just had to, and this is me headed home, and that's going to be the end of my video. Thanks for watching.